Hello everyone, Sketch here, and today we're going to be taking a look at GLA's all-powerful Angry Mob. And we're going to cover its strengths, weaknesses, and in what role the Angry Mob really shines in. Without further ado, let's get right into it. Firstly, the basics. The Angry Mob spawns from the barracks, cost $800, and are available after building the palace. The Angry Mob also takes 15 seconds to build, which is quite a large amount of time. The mob is slightly different from other units in that a single mob is basically a squad of up to 10 low health units. They start with pistols and molotov cocktails and can be armed with ridiculously overpowered AK47s thanks to the fabled Arm the Mob upgrade.
AK47s for everyone!
In addition, although not listed in the upgrades, the pistols and AK47s can receive a 25% damage increase from the AP bullets upgrade, which is available in the black market. Now, there are quite a few interesting features about the Angry Mob that make it unique in its usage. To start, they cannot be healed via the barracks. Instead, they automatically recover their strength out of combat, growing their numbers until they return to full strength. This happens even without any veterancy, making them rather resilient right off the bat. In addition, they also do really well against main battle tanks like the Crusader and even the Overlord. 2 or 3 mobs are usually enough to overrun and defeat Gatling Overlords even. This makes them really good at blunting tank rushes or zoning land armies away at choke points or protecting key assets like oil derricks, just establishing field presence in general. In addition, Angry Mobs can tear down buildings with ease once they get in range, and they can easily destroy most buildings in mere seconds. Before I go further though, if you like this and want to see more content like this, I would really appreciate if you could drop a like or hit that subscribe button to get updates when I upload more videos like this. It really helps me and this channel out. Now back to the video proper. If you decide to mass Angry Mobs, their strength recovery mechanic can mean that they will suffer partial losses. But that's fine, as long as a single mob member survives from each mob, your mob will eventually recover their full strength at no cost to yourself. Because of this, Angry Mobs are perfect to serve as human shields to protect the rest of your army. Angry Mobs can block land units from getting in range of units like your quads or scud launchers, allowing you to get in range of the enemy base and really rain it down on them. However, every unit has weaknesses, and the Angry Mob is no exception. Firstly, some Angry Mobs have slower move speeds than others. While this is not much of an issue when used defensively, if you decide to parade push your Angry Mobs towards the enemy base for some reason, slower mob units that lag behind too far will die, causing your mob to lose some strength. While the strength will eventually be recovered, you may be faced with a situation where the mob comes under attack while at partial strength, so it's important to keep this in mind. Secondly, Angry Mobs are generally quite slow units to use. Slow to build up due to its 15-second build time, and a little tougher to micro due to their squad nature requiring them to get close up in order to deal full damage. Any opponent that scouts an Angry Mob incoming will usually have enough time to master the proper counter. In addition, Angry Mobs cannot be loaded with tunnel networks and will have to leg it wherever they need to go. A crafty GLA player might be able to sneak a worker behind enemy lines to build a barracks and spawn Angry Mobs right in the enemy base, but most vigilant opponents should otherwise have little issue spawning an Angry Mob and reacting accordingly. Next, all 3 sides have multiple readily available counters for the Angry Mob. China, for example, has the Gatling tank as a soft counter, and the Dragon tank as a hard counter, and a particularly powerful one due to its firewall ability giving good AoE damage over a large area. USA has Ranger flashbangs and Pathfinders, which wipe out Angry Mobs easily. An average skilled player can easily load some of these Rangers and Pathfinders into a Humvee and kite the Angry Mobs to death. Even tanks can mass Hellfire drones and retreat as a sort of soft counter to deter Angry Mobs from giving chase too far. GLA has quad cannons and toxin tractors, although the toxin tractor behaves slightly differently from the Dragon tank, requiring either more micro to spread the toxins around manually, or using contaminate and retreating in the hopes of pulling the Angry Mobs right into the toxins, or at least stopping the Angry Mob from advancing altogether. Finally, the Angry Mobs are helpless against air, having no anti-air of any sort. That means if a USA or China player manages to catch an Angry Mob in the open, it's easy to kill it off. USA can use Comanches to cut them down, and China has its mix to burn them down. Helixes work in a pinch as well, but I'm not sure if I should recommend them due to their poor mobility, or to at least equip them with Gatling cannons for that additional firepower. Because of this, if you're using Angry Mobs, I highly recommend that you at least give them quad support. Maybe while you're at it, you should probably just add quads to everything. Add quads to quads, I heard you like quads. Whatever. Overall, the Angry Mob fulfills an important niche in the GLA army, in that it provides a hard counter to tank columns, something that would require many more Scorpions or Marauders to achieve. They establish a formidable field presence, However, they need support from other units to cover for their multiple weaknesses like rocket buggies to handle Humvees and Dragon tanks, and perhaps quads to handle air units. And that was the Angry Mob. As always, I hope you enjoyed the video and I will see you in the next video. Stay safe everyone.